Hello. Welcome. This is the Daily Intention recap for April 14th, which was Be Crazy. So, intentionally or initially, the thought might be, be silly, act crazy, have fun. Um, but more than that, it was more about, um, just feeling like I've been crazy my whole life because I've had certain beliefs. And this is just now about accepting that I'm crazy, like just not really having to um, justify my beliefs, just knowing, just trusting my intuition, specifically medically about my body and what it needs. And yeah, just really not worrying about what other people say because you know what, it is my body and whatever feels good to me is what I need to do. Um so yeah, it's actually really hard to get over that judgment of myself from that I've heard from other people and taken that on and believed. And um yeah, so it's just really a relief to me to actually put into practice my my intuition, my what I thought I needed. I have a thing called MTHFR, which means that I don't process nutrients properly, and I was told I was crazy my whole life, and um, this really impacted me, and so the naturopaths said that the doctors are crazy and I should get all these supplements, and the doctor said no, the naturopath's crazy, you should do things the medical way. And yeah, so it's kind of caught in between the two of those, and just really frustrating because with trust issues of doctors in the first place, and with trust issues with people taking my money in the first place, it really added up to a lot of stress, so much so that it stopped me from doing the things that I needed to do. And so the other day I trusted my body and I spent $100 on like a month's worth of pills or less, to try this thing that I thought I might need. And sure enough, within an hour, I felt great. I felt amazing. So the theory is that this MTHFR thing also affects histamine. I didn't really think much about that before. I focused on the other pieces because I don't feel like my nose is bothering me. I don't feel like I have an allergic reaction or anything. But it's a very different feeling when it's in your blood, I guess. And that makes sense. But I guess I didn't put faith in it because I didn't have faith in myself, in my own research. And so that's really what I'm trying to help people do and help myself to do continually, is to keep having those insights into our own intuition by doing the rest, review, renew process of just tapping into our our own intuition, like just resting and just listening to what comes up. And um, yeah, our bodies know a lot. And I knew I wasn't sick, but I knew something was bothering me. And I knew it was related to something that was coming into me. Like I didn't feel like it was like a tumor or something like that. And I just knew that there's a way to get around it, that there's a way to fix it. I know this in my heart. And um, yeah, and the doctors just brush it off as, oh, you have fibromyalgia, you have autoimmune, it's just going to go up and down. And, you just have to figure out your triggers and figure out what that could be, and the thing is though is that it nothing I was at overload, so nothing was obvious because I was maxed out with triggers. And so I really didn't notice anything until I just cut back everything for a long time. And that takes a lot of time and effort to do. So it wasn't until I actually quit my job for a while to be able to focus on that. And I was able to do that. It is takes a lot of dedication, but I knew that I had to do it, and I've done it before in small chunks. And yeah, I've proven to myself over time that I'm not crazy. I've done this enough times that I've proven, oh yeah, this works a little bit, this works a little bit, and so it was enough to have that dedication to go further, and to have that diligence. And so it's just really a matter of sticking with it and just having that faith that, you know what, no, they're wrong. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep following the path that feels right to me. And yeah, the final piece of the puzzle seems to be this one last supplement that I haven't tried. And yeah, this is amazing to know. So if this really is the answer and it's not just a coincidence, then I will be thrilled. But no matter what, I'm really happy that I trusted myself, trusted my intuition, and kept telling myself, no, I'm not crazy. Just having that faith. So allowing myself to be crazy and being okay with that. I hope you are also not telling yourself that you're crazy, because you're not. No matter what, that feeling of incongruence, if you truly were crazy, you wouldn't be worried about it. I think is the thing. So I think that the feeling of feeling crazy is because you're being told and your head is believing something that your heart knows is not true. Like something in you knows that it's not true. And so you are crazy because the thoughts in your head are not right. The thoughts in your head are wrong compared to what you believe. So if you're feeling like, why do I believe this? Why do I think this way? Why do I, if you're judging your own thoughts, stop doing that. It really does. It doesn't help to judge, and it really does help to listen to what those inner voices are telling you. And there's some truth to them. As long as you're not harming anybody, as long as you're not hurting yourself in the future or right now or anybody else, then trust those thoughts, trust those feelings, because they're important. They wouldn't be in you for a reason unless there was a reason. So I hope that you're able to listen to your heart and trust that you're not crazy, or just allow yourself to be crazy. Allow it to be, but without judging it. So thank you for listening.